Senator Sanders.
Thank you. I'm going to pick up on Senator Tuberville's question. Maybe we'll start from the other side. But before we do that, I think, Mr. Rock, you really hit the nail on the head. You used the word dignity many times. You put your life into a company, change of ownership, you're out the door in a very disrespectful way. And I think what employee ownership, what ESOPs is about, is empowering workers to say, you're just not a cog in the machine. You're not going to be thrown out the door. You have a say about how the company runs. You're a decision maker. You're not just a worker. And that's a big deal. All right, let me go to Dr. Blasey, and we'll head from this side to that side. Senator Cassidy and I and others on this committee have legislation, but forget the legislation for a moment. If you had your druthers, if you had your wish, what should the federal government be doing to expand the concept of employee ownership and ESOPs? Be brief, I'd like to hear from everybody. Microphone.
Given this huge potential of trillions of dollars of companies that could be potentially owned by ESOPs, we do need significant loan and loan guarantee programs to make this possible. Secondly, we need, and this is my personal opinion, that the unclarity about valuation and adequate consideration is really something that needs to be resolved.
Okay, good. Mr. Barton?
Thank you. I would second on the clarity point. I think that's just understanding the guidelines would be a huge benefit. I think for me, education and awareness. Anything. I mean, I think there's already. There's barriers to entry to all areas of business, but I feel like with ESOPs, there's just a little bit. There's another.
Do you think that there are a lot of workers and, in fact, owners, people who started a business, who everything being equal, would like to leave their business to the employees if they could? Do you think there is the kind of awareness about that there should be in the country?
Not enough. No, I don't think there's enough. I think obviously, if someone truly wants to invest time, resources into determining, I think the resources are out there. But I think there are enough, like I said, enough barriers to maybe distract owners from going down that path.
Okay, Mr. Dublé?
I'll echo that. I think that awareness certainly would help out there in the community. I think that simplicity would certainly help. These are complex transactions, and the easier we make it through legislation and otherwise to help companies form ESOPs would certainly be helpful. And then obviously we need some of this legislation to get passed. So some bipartisan approval and attempt to move some of this forward. All of the legislation that the speakers have mentioned and myself today are all positive and leading in the right direction. We just would like to see them come to fruition.
Mr. Rock?
I think we've got lots of good suggestions here. I would add one more. We have the ability as a C Corp to defer taxes when a C Corp converts. There are many other types of businesses out there that have the potential to become employee-owned that maybe aren't C Corps. It would be nice to have that. That is an incentive to encourage people to go. The clarification around the valuation is vital. I know of businesses that have been afraid to go because of concerns about that long term.
Okay. All right, anything else that we didn't discuss that you would like to throw out here? Anything of? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.